shit up. What we need? I want to be able to. Don DeMarco. Just in the middle of the.
All right, so this is Feel Free. This is episode 1. We kind of already started.
Can I gangbang?
I don't really know how to start these, so this is how they gonna start.
We gotta come up with something, okay? This is it though.
I know this is it right now. This is live. This is gonna be on there. So, because this is what the whole point of this is me. It's my idea of us talking about anything, however we want to. That's called Feel Free. So I'm Terrence Reed. If y'all seen me before. Twitter is Quick Read. Instagram. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself.
I got this white ass name, man. My name really Toliver Lynch. So, I really never really thought about that. My name is Toliver Lynch.
Because I was like, I can't call you Lynch.
Nah, yeah.
That's why I'm like.
I don't think you've ever even said. You say my name when you refer to me?
No, because it's weird. Because I don't know what to say.
I started calling you Reed when you came back from the shit.
Well, Reed works.
It was like on your shirt.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but it works. It works as a good name.
I'm not Lynch. No, I'm not Lynch.
Lynch.
No, that shit crazy.
We got an audience.
It don't sound like a paid recording audience. That shit smoke. I always wanted that, like a little story time shit. But whatever the case may be. All right, so. You said we don't have like a structure, you just kind of was freestyling at this point.
Yeah, but
this is like kind of weird though.
But what's like tell them like your Twitter handle.
Oh shit.
Whatever you want to tell them.
Selling myself? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Alright, shit. You know. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see. What is my Twitter? I think it's Toliver. No, yeah, it's Toliver __ Lynch. Shift God Code 2 is the handle, whatever the case may be.
Why aren't you changing to that?
I don't know. That's a good ass question. But it's Toliver _ Lynch, whatever the case may be.
I'm gonna put it on here so y'all can see it.
Oh, like at the bottom? That's
yeah, so
okay,
I'm gonna try. Niggas is poor, so I might
slap them in the cross. Yeah, but shit, I guess I feel like I just gotta loosen up at this point. Like, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm smacking this motherfucking.
How many of you got left?
I got one more.
You been smoking a bitch like that?
Oh no, I got about 4 more left.
I'm about to say it took me like 3 days to drink 3.
I was like, I got the Henny.
I ain't hitting the hand.
Henny, we get a sponsor.
I'm gonna be on this bitch telling all types of secrets.
We get a sponsorship.
Don't give him no dollar.
Okay, speaking of Hennessy, you know what I'm talking about?
Okay, but yeah, I guess our first topic. What the fuck is that?
I don't know where this came from.
That's a sock, right?
I guess, but
I was like, it's a sock or a sponge?
It's a hospital sock.
Who the fuck?
Hey, look, partner. Oh, I can't even narrow it down. There's been a couple of, you know what I'm saying? But anyway.
But, okay, so our first topic that I want to say, well, it's like we don't have topics. Like I said, it's going to be the most randomest shit. But right now, since Black History Month, a little bit of Black History, but not, we don't have to go there. I want to do love first. I want to do love. You know, Valentine's coming up. Okay. Shit, what's love looking out? What's love looking like?
That's a hell of a first topic. Shit. Fuck, I don't, what it look like? I mean, you mean for me personally?
Yeah, what's it looking like for you?
It's a quiet storm right now. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm out here. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm out here right now. Very prolifically, too. Not very prolifically. I'm alright. I think just enough to be respected. If that makes any sense. I'm not like, you know, what do you say, fucking more hoes, John Legend? I'm not doing that. But, you know.
Nah, you definitely fucking more people than me.
I don't know. I think our number's really close.
No, we have the same amount of bodies, but you fuck people more than I do.
That's a fact. It's girls. I don't like how you said people. It's girls. Girls, women. Yeah, don't try to bathe them me. No, son.
Okay, I just said people's motherfucker.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy. Alright, but no, I was in a pretty long relationship. Oh, really? This is weird telling you this because you know this. But anyway, whatever. In a pretty long relationship, whatever the case may be. I'm not anymore though. So, I feel like, you know what I feel like? I thought of this metaphor the other day. I feel like a nigga that just got released from like a team he thought he was gonna be with forever. And now I'm just like, damn.
They waived you?
Yeah, no, they just released me. They didn't waive shit. They released me, and now I'm like, does any other teams even want me? Like, I'm 25. You know what I mean? Like, and here's the thing. I think I'm too good for, like, the bottom level teams, but I'm not expecting the Lakers to come knocking either.
So you want like,
I'm not playing for the Bulls. I'm not playing for the Bulls. I'm not playing for the Knicks.
Milwaukee?
Nah, they look too good. That's what I'm talking about. I think I'm in the Portland Trailblazers.
Them niggas make the playoffs.
They do. I think I'm like a
But you on the
trailblazer.
West or the East?
I'll take the Suns.
You take the Suns,
I'll
Devin
take the
Booker,
Suns.
Paul.
I'll take the Suns. Yeah, I come off the bench for the Suns. But I'm starting to realize that metaphor's kind of crazy. But I'm starting to realize that like I can like obtain the top level people. Like lately, like fuck it. I feel like I gotta introduce myself and shit. I'm a bouncer at a club, so it's weird because you know this type of shit. But last night, I don't know what the fuck got into me. Like okay, I talked to like a girl I probably wouldn't even think about talking to. I wasn't drunk, I wasn't high, whatever the case may be.
You probably just was like.
I'm gonna fuck it right now.
Yeah.
Like I talked to my therapist about it yesterday. Like I think that I'm entering that level of my life where I don't question anything anymore. It's kind of like I know exactly who I am and what I want to be now. Or not what I want to be. I am what I'm going to be. Like, you know what I mean?
Like right now.
I've been spending my whole life becoming this instead of like, okay, so like right now, matter of fact, the way we even became friends, I was like pretending to be like.
It's funny, I really don't remember.
I remember shit like that. So I was pretending to be like into like comic books and anime and shit like that when I really didn't know anything about anything. All I ever watched was Dragon Ball Z, and I was like, the Tsunami nigga.
Oh yeah, Tom.
Whatever he showed, that's what I do. As far as like read, I ain't never read a comic book in my fucking life.
Big Tom.
Already?
Yeah, I killed him.
Oh, like 4 minutes in, you done smashed the
Shout out Truly. I don't really like him, but.
What? You gonna say you don't like?
I don't really like him, but I got it. I mean, you gave him some goddamn bottom motherfuckers.
Because I didn't like them. It's funny because the Trulies came from a sneak diss. I really bought the Trulies because I was dealing with a girl that liked Trulies and I was gonna take a Snapchat of them. But then it felt corny. Like, you know, like it was subliminal. I was gonna like, you know, it turned out I wasted
I'll take it back. It's not that bad.
No, that's too late. You already went crazy.
Truly just they was about to cut the check.
They clicking the fuck out that episode now. But where we go with that? Where was I at with that? Yeah. So last night I talked to a couple girls that I just like didn't even. I probably wouldn't even think about talking to them had I like overthought it. It's getting scary. Where I am right now mentally is what I'm saying. Like, cause it's like, I don't really give a fuck.
Oh, I can tell. Me, I care about people. I keep saying people. People's my default.
Mm-hmm.
Women in certain. I feel like I care about them more intimately, but I don't give a fuck about people. I think me and you are like two halves of a whole. Like you care about. Like I was saying the other day, you care about, you like an anime character. You talk like the main motherfucker in so many animes. Because you care about like the people in the community dynamic, which I don't give a fuck. They can all die in cold blood. I don't care.
I want us to evolve as people. Or whatever
No, I'm saying, me?
Individually though, no.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm over that. Every person I've ever cared about individually has showed me you really should be caring about yourself. Like, after it was over, it was like, yo, you like really wasted a lot of time trying to make sure that I was okay, or whatever the case may be, when you should have been worried about yourself.
I think me also, I don't think anybody really likes me.
That's not true. That's not true. If we keep it in a beam, I feel as if your personality is stronger than you think it is. So, let me put it this way. I feel like you don't understand how aggressive you come off because you don't mean it that way. Like, how can I explain it?
Oh no! I can kind of get that.
I think that you don't understand. Like, you think you just said, "Hey, what's up?" Right?
Yeah.
But you really was like, "Hi." And I spent a lot of time analyzing you, and I finally think I understand it now. I've even talked to some girls that you talked to, like, so like, what happened? You don't know these things, but
okay.
And then they would say things like, he just was really aggressive, or he was like, you know, straight to the point, and you know, not really smooth. But in your mind, it was like. But to them, it was like,
I do full court press motherfuckers.
You had a little period there. But if you remember, when you was full court press and shit, that's when your numbers was like, you know, you kind of like died off at the end, you know.
Yeah.
Like right now, you're like kind of coasting. I don't think you really have a game plan right now. Like, you know, because I think you've like deemed yourself, unworthy is not the word. I think you deemed yourself like undateable, if that makes any sense.
I would say probably, yeah.
Yeah, so that comes off. Like, you know what I mean? But you're still a male. You still want to have sex, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. So you're going to pursue those things, but they come off as dry. Because you're not really good at pretending, if that makes any sense.
No.
See me?
No, I'm hit. But me, nah. Yeah, whatever emotion or whatever I'm doing, that's it. I'm not a good fan.
Yeah. You have to. I hate to break it to you.
No.
I like, I'm telling you, you have to, right? Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna accidentally start liking a bitch. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens to me. Like it started off as, okay, this is cool, or whatever the case may be. Like, all right, boom. Oh, then it turns into, I really don't mind you being around, and then it turns into, well, damn, I have a girlfriend now. Like, you know what I mean? You're kind of like, you're kind of like, okay, I'm not talking to you unless I want this to happen. You know what I mean? And they're not dumb. I don't think women are dumb. Let me clean that up.
This bitch.
I don't think women are dumb. That's not it at all. I think that they think themselves into a hole sometimes. When I say, I don't mean to generalize all of them. I'm talking about the women that I've dealt with in my lifetime. I think as if, how can I explain that? Because I know like cancel culture is fucking crazy. Like if we ever pop off.
Oh, they definitely.
Like if we ever pop off, they're gonna be talking crazy. You fat bitch!
You hate women!
No, they were talking, and I don't hate women. I was raised by a single mom, all type of shit like that. But nevertheless, here's my point. I think that the overthinking is attacking our whole generation. Like I think, you know what I mean? And when it comes to women, I think as if they've been brainwashed to think that a successful relationship should be one way. Like all their life they've been taught that they're a princess.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the king and the, you know.
No,
every Disney story a nigga sent it.
We've been fantasizing like romance and not the actual love, not the relationship itself, but romanticizing romance.
So and then they get lost into this whole fixing thing. That's how bitches.
Hey,
Look, I hope this never comes out because this one's gonna get we through first episode.
Oh, fuck it. But it's just like this is a weird thing. There's this girl. She's mixed. She's black, white, and Puerto Rican. She's a
How does
Cancer.
that happen?
I don't know. God like fucking with me. So she's a Cancer, right?
Oh, Lord.
And her birthday is on July 6th. It's my mom's birthday. So, but she's like 20.
Okay.
She's like 20, 21. I'm not trying to fuck her or anything, but it's just like
she's 20, so she's a baby.
No, but she
you
got a
said
boyfriend.
She was 6.
No, she got a boyfriend and everything.
So how y'all talking?
We work right next to each other.
Okay.
So it's not but I'm like, it's not like I'm trying to I'm just, I've been talking to her, so I'm like, I asked her, like, when your birthday? She said July 6th.
My dad's birthday is July 7th.
I was like, that's my mom's birthday. She's like, oh, and then I asked her, like, a couple other things. Like, as far as talking Zodiac. I already knew shit about her without knowing shit about her.
I see that type of shit. As soon as you tell me your side, I'm like, okay. The fuck does that mean? Like, to me personally, I'll be like, and I'm a Leo, like, oh.
No, but for me, I've seen how I look at it is it's a template. It's like it's like a template of a thing. But we're all people.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So it's like
something we were born with.
Yeah,
like
you still be an asshole and be a Leo, or not be an asshole and be a Taurus, whatever.
Okay.
I see it as like an outline. So it's kind of like you maybe can do this, this, and this. And when you're a Cancer, which I know because that's my mom, it's a bond that I have. Like the other Stephanie was a Cancer. Stephanie talking, she was a Cancer. My mom's a Cancer. She's a Cancer. Me and Cancers, we vibe. So it's just like when she told me that, I was like, ah. So, but you can still be a piece of shit and be a Libra or whatever.
Yeah. I know. What I say, as far as like important figures in my life, there is a Taurus. I think you're only. Oh, my brother's a Taurus too. My actual blood brother's a Taurus. Alyssa was a Virgo. And Miranda was a Cancer. My mother's a Scorpio. My dad's a Cancer. So right now, Cancers are losing in my life right now. I want to beat a bunch of Cancers up. Now that I think about it, I really think about it. I want to beat a bunch of Cancers.
And for me, it's the exact opposite. Every time I see a Cancer, I'm just
I'll beat your bitch ass.
I see your baby.
I mean, nah, I don't mean that by like beating bitches up. I don't believe in hitting women, just so I'm clear. I do want to fight my dad though, just to see if I can beat him up.
Hey, what was your dad saying on Facebook? Where you said some shit about the OGs? Hey! He censored himself in the comments.
Because he threw off the text. My dad's kind of like, but he also a little dumb.
I saw it.
That's my dog, but he dumb. He dumb.
When you said it, I looked, I was like, yo, what the fuck is happening here?
Yeah, I think he was talking to his phone like, you bitch ass motherfuckers, and it was like putting the stars as he was cussing. So like, I'm like, nigga, did you censor yourself? Like, what you? It's what. So, but yeah, I get. Here's my thing. All he did was prove my point, and I held back. I could have like been like, so like, what have you taught me? You're my actual father. Like, I can count on one hand what you've taught me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? One of the biggest things is how not to treat a woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I was talking about you, you're not off limits. I mean, like, cause
how, how good do you know him?
we got the same name. For $1 billion right now, I cannot tell you how old my dad is. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, I don't really know much about my dad. I know he's very angry, but he's really funny too. Like, when I'm around him, I have a good time until I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't last too long. But it's the same with my mom too. So.
Well, when was the last time you saw him?
My dad. Last time I saw my dad, it was probably 2 years ago.
It's like a birthday or something?
Nah, fuck.
Oh wait, no.
He was just in town on some rando You know what? Actually, he was in town to see my mother. That was in town.
Okay.
It wasn't for me. It was for my mom. Because my mom was in Texas. And I just like ran across him. You know what I mean? And yeah, I remember this because I was living in a Christian place downtown. So that's how I could timestamp it. Or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I don't really know like a lot about him. I just know he's like, you know, he used to play basketball. He's left-handed. My dad's left-handed.
Oh, okay.
He used to play basketball, not like professionally or no shit like that. Like it's on pickup games. Apparently he can shoot.
So wait, are you like a second? Are you a junior?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a junior, which is kind of crazy to me, considering, you know. But I do know now, though, that like a lot of them is in my essence. Obviously, I came from his nuts. But as I grow older, I realize there's a lot of shit that like is rooted to him when I talk to him. Like, you know, especially when it comes to women. I realized today that the way I treat women, maybe not. Like, I'm not mean to them. I don't like beat women or anything like that. Like, but I do have like a what's the word?
So
I can't think of the word, but I do understand it.
I want to say, do you think it's better for a son? Which I don't know. I think both each relationship is important, but you feel like it'd be better to be a son with just a mom or like a daughter with just a dad? Or do you think that the son needs the father just as much?
I think that a son needs his father more than he needs his mother. If I had to say so.
More than he needs his mother?
I think so, personally.
I think if I just had my dad, I'll be a serial killer.
Probably, but like it's situational.
But that's me. I'm saying.
It's situational. For me personally, I feel like a son needs his dad more because like no matter how much your mother could be a real nigga or whatever the case may be, she cannot teach you how to be a man. It's impossible. Because she's never been a man. She don't know how to look at the world as a man.
Okay.
She's never been looked at as a man. You know what I mean? So I think it's more important to have some type of guidance from males.
Okay, so, but relationship-wise, and like to women, so you think that a father would help a son better than that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But not, I mean, you need your mom too.
Yeah.
But I think that it's more important to have, if I had to pick.
Yeah.
If I had to pick, it would be dad, son, mom, daughter. Just because the way you look at life. Like, I learned to have sex from pornos. Like, I never had the bird and the bees he's talking. I know that until I was like 20. Like, so like, I still, honestly, I think that's something to do with like the pollen and the flowers and shit like that. But, it's just a lot of shit. Like, you know, basically, I don't know, like pant size, waist size, like shit like that. Like, you know, how to dress as a man, how to like establish respect or how to go about certain situations as a man. Because like I said, your mother can't tell you how to handle something like a man. And everybody else has like different views of how you would handle something as a man, if that makes any sense.
No.
So it's like, I think that it's more important to have a dad, mom, if you had to pick.
Me, I would probably pick my mom because all of that manly shit for me, I really not to like diss my dad or anything, but it's like it's not like they didn't really like tell me, so it wasn't really like I did trial and error for off of that shit. My mom was nothing on my dad. My dad's really cool, and my mom was my balance. Because then if it would just been like it just been my dad and me, I would kill people. I'd just be every day, fuck you.
But are you not like that now? Still,
but it's
bit what's
better
the word?
though.
Yeah, it's a little bit refrained.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be dad's son. I'm gonna stick with that. personally, because I didn't have a dad. Well, I don't say I didn't have him. He was around until I was like 12, and then that's when he started like spurting around. Like,
No,
have you ever met my dad?
I definitely don't think I
And
have.
I've known you for 11 years. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Is like, yeah. Like, so.
I mean, you've met my dad.
Plenty of times. I think our birthdays are pretty close, actually.
Yeah, his is August 3rd.
Yeah, mine is the 16th. That's how I know we got like the same zodiac shit. I think we're both But yeah, so I don't know how we got here from love, but I guess it's a type of love.
Yeah, it's a little different type of love.
Yeah, but black fathers are important.
They are. Speaking of black fathers, I was thinking, who do you think from both of us would be like, not the better dad, but like, what do you see us being dads of a son?
I've never really seen you in a vulnerable state. Like, so, I don't know if you have like that soft side as far as like, oh, this is my baby. I think it'll be I think I see you more like a Vegeta. Personally. Like, you know what I mean? I see you more like a Vegeta, if I had to say so myself. That's like my guess.
I can get
so,
that.
Like, but I don't,
No.
I don't know me either. I don't know. Because I don't have, I like the little lovey things is cringy to me. Like, the baby voice, I'm not doing that. Like,
no. I'm definitely gonna talk to my kid like he grown, like they grown out.
One day, yeah. How are you doing, bud? Nice to meet you. Shit like that.
But no, I do want to be a dad. That's why I had that little. I feel like I had that little stint when I was just doing.
You got a baby out London for sure.
But no, I definitely want to be a dad.
At some point, I feel like if it happened now, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't tried. Like, I tried to
I want to be a dad to a son because I just kind of want to
I want a son first.
Yeah,
if I have a daughter, it'll be a son. I'll slide fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. But, I think, yeah. I don't know what type of dad I would be. I think I'd be pushy and but at the same time, type of free reign. Like, because I want you to grow into what you want to be or whatever the case may be, but I don't want you to understand there's structure too. Like, I'll give you an example. My offspring doesn't have a choice. It's going to an HBCU.
Okay.
Doesn't have a choice.
Right.
Like at all. I don't give a fuck what you got going on. If you decide that college is around, you're going to an HBCU.
Okay. But if they don't want to go,
that's cool too. But if you ever think, I'm going to college, I don't give a fuck if you're 50, you're going to an HBCU.
And they try to go to fucking.
We're gonna beef. I ain't gonna cut you out, but you better not call me with nothing to do with the school. Like, it sucks up here. Yeah, I know. I fucking know. So.
Now, the thing one of my overthinking thoughts is I hope the kids I end up having. I just hope they're not fucking weird. I just hope they don't.
You want them to fit in.
Yeah, I hope they don't have to be all this mental shit.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool because I think at that point I'll be able to help. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can be able to the bottom level anxiety. I can handle that shit. And I also might be able to groom my kids to the beginning to where they don't have to deal with those type of things. I'm really into meditating and all that good shit. So I'm gonna teach that early, so that they can learn how to file and go through their thoughts.
Yeah, because they're gonna carry our traits. They're gonna carry that with them.
Yeah.
So all the shit you do.
Yeah. I feel like we don't think about that. We don't think about that. How that affected our kids, because you don't think things affect you until you really, really, really thinking about it. In the black community in itself. Touchy-feely love is cringy as fuck. When I'm around the white girls that I've dated and they're laying on their mom's lap, you are a grown woman. That shit, fuck. I mean, ew, but that's your mom.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be laying in my mom's lap though. That's out. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I think I hug my mom. Me and my mom started hugging a lot more recently.
See, that's I think me and my mom would do a handshake.
Nah,
I think me and my mom would shake up. I don't think so.
No, because for me, my mom is my best reference to obviously because she's to a intimate type of relationship being because she's cool. So it's just but no, she hugs me and shit. She'll hug me and be and because I'm the youngest, I'm the last.
Fist bump my mom.
I'm the last one, so she's
Nah, see, I think I was my mom's first one for a long time. She had my little brother when I was around 12, 13, I was in the 8th grade. So yeah, I was only child for a while. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. And I can't think of any. I think like when I was younger, we were more like intimate. But that, I was like a little cute kid, or like I just recently saw some baby pictures of myself, like not baby pictures when I was like 7, 8. I like a fucking school shooter. One of them, I didn't post one. One of them, like a stone cold school shooter. I got on like a fucked up blue jean jacket, and I'm like, I really look like I blick a whole school up. No, like I didn't post that because I was like, damn, I look creepy.
But not to say that your mom is tougher than my mom, but your mom is probably tougher than my mom.
I'll take my mom in a fight over your mom. No disrespect to your mom. I've seen your mom.
No, I'm saying like my mom.
She's not like no buff bitch, but she ain't like she's like, God, that bit might be loose.
Hey, no, I'm just saying, but
that's the greatest hit right there. Like if you gonna put a clip up, there it is right there.
No, the times I've seen your mom and the stories I've seen about your mom, well, she pretty tough.
No, my mom knocked her sister out.
On purpose?
Yeah, like she hit her with a 2-piece in my aunt. Like, rest in peace to my aunt too. The one she knocked out was actually dead. But
Sounds like that's how it ended?
No, they actually go split. You know what I mean? So mom got it from the shoulders. She a little loose with it, like you know what I'm saying. But I don't know. But yeah. I feel like we need to be more loving in the community for sure. I try to show more love nowadays, but I like how I feel like it feels like it looks like I'm high and I'm not.
I feel like I'm getting real dark inside.
Oh no. I've been there. I think me personally, I have this front of being the light. If people see me, they're like, oh, he's gonna be full of energy, he's funny, like, you know what I mean? So I feel like I'm putting a little clown mask on, and when I get home, I take it off.
Honestly, which I don't know, I mean, this is kind of reflective in that. But I see a lot of potential in you. I don't know if I've said that, but for me it's kind of like, I'm probably like, if I die or whatever tomorrow, like I'm okay with it. But it's like, for me,
I feel the same way.
If we can do this video, for me, it's like, I've noticed I'm not the front man guy. I'm not like the main person. I'm not like popular by majority. But I see you and I'm like, you can do that because you blend into the mold easier.
And I'm gonna tell you why that is. That's why when I said earlier that I realized that I'm coming of age to where I'm like, I'm gonna be what I am. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of shit that I do that I don't like blending into the mold. Like, all that shit's on purpose. Like, I read the room and be like, okay, how can I get in here and fit in? And not really, you know what I mean? Like, now, like, I'm walking in the rooms and I'm like, well, this is just whatever the read of the room is. It's the read of the room. Damn, that's what this podcast should be called.
The read of the room?
Read the room.
Read the room?
Because you like talking. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. But that's crazy. But whatever. What
Shit, we might have to check.
That's hard. Read the room? God damn. What I want to say? No, what the fuck was I saying? Oh, but now I'm like walking in the rooms and it's just like the room plus me now. Now I'm not really trying to be like, okay, we in this room, they're being kind of quiet, I'm gonna be kind of quiet. Like if I'm loud, I'm gonna be loud. Like, you know what I mean? Like instead of reading the room and conforming to the best opinion of the room. Like if I walk in a room and everybody's like, well, Wayne's the best rapper alive. Usually I would just be quiet. I don't agree with that. So I'll just be quiet. But now it's gonna be like, no, the fuck he ain't. Like, so with that, it's gonna come with more, I guess, enemies, I guess? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's you being, I don't want to say true self. I guess true self.
Yeah, no, I'll call it that. Because it's like I said, like if you say some shit that I don't agree with, and in the room the majority agrees with what you said, I'm just gonna be quiet. You know what I mean? That's how I blend in. Like it's like I didn't say no, I didn't say yes, I didn't say anything. You know what I mean?
Neutral.
So like that's what I've been doing my entire life, being like neutral.
Yeah.
That's how I fit in with people. Like being like so like, oh, everybody in this bitch listening to EDM. If you find an EDM song on my Spotify, I give you $1 billion. But I'm not going, you feel me? Like, so, give you an example. If a bit asked me to go to a country music concert with her, like 2 years ago, and I liked her, I would go. Now, fuck no. I'm not going.
Oh, especially with oh boy said nigga, the Morgan
Waller,
Yeah.
339% uprising.
They won!
That's one, I swear, that's one thing about racists. They gonna support the fuck.
It's funny.
Out of whoever the lead racist is at the time, racists get behind him like cook.
What's funny because he was on SNL a little bit ago, right? And he got kicked off. He got kicked off because he didn't wear a mask.
He got kicked off SNL?
Yeah, but they let him come back weeks later because he got kicked off because he wasn't wearing a mask. And then Lauren Michaels like, don't put him on my fucking show. So he switched it to Jack White. Jack White covered his night, and then Jack White performed from.
Who the fuck is Jack White?
Jack White is from the fucking, what is the group? Seven Nation Army or whatever. Anyway,
shout out Jack White.
But yeah, anyway, he covered them. He covered for that night because they didn't have a musical guest. And then came back a couple weeks later. They made jokes about it and everything, and him not wearing the mask.
Did he have a mask on?
No, he did. He did his protocol. He did all that. But the point is that he fucked that up, and then they could have just not brought him back, and they did bring him back.
Yeah, because apparently he makes pretty good music.
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't know if I listen to bull, but apparently he makes pretty good music or whatever the case.
I saw the video. Did you see the video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. He didn't even have to say.
Yes.
Well, he was going to take care of this punk ass nigga.
No.
And it's like, where are you from? We're like, this is cool. Like, you know what I mean? But never. That's a whole different conversation. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's a different episode.
Shout out Jack White. Oh the fuck
Jack White is from the.
Shout out Jack White. You know about the. You know about John. I don't know who that man is.
Look, I'm trying to tell you the song that he made. That was like shit. He
If
made
it ain't
something. Oh man.
Baby, I should kill. look what the fuck was he talking about?
Sam? He was getting the fuck out of here. Maybe it's my ADD.
Dog, you blaming it on everything.
Sam!
Dog, you remember we worked at, I don't know if you remember or not, but I worked at a little Kirby shit for way longer than you did.
Oh, no, I worked there for about 4 seconds.
The niggas was talking about a little conference we had to go to in Toledo, and they was like, you should come out to that song, because like they was talking about selling vacuums, and they was like, you should come out to sale, and I was like, you niggas are corn balls. Then we went to go drive to Toledo, and the van that I was driving overheated.
Toledo, Ohio, right?
Yeah, we were going to Toledo for
Man,
a
them
conference.
vans was shit.
No, my shit got hot immediately.
Bro, I remember the few times I went, I told you, I think, the few houses they went, I didn't do no demos. By the way, guys, we worked at this vacuum place called Kirby's.
It's very popular. Apparently, that's like the thing that all young people end up doing.
Yeah, fuck them. So...
I worked for the niggas for like 5 months and I got one check.
But we did this thing where we had to go, like, sell vacuums, and I wasn't good at it. But
I wasn't either. Don't get it fucked up.
Yeah,
I was too nervous to be knocking on doors. But once we got in, then I loosened up in that bit.
I would get in and I wouldn't do shit because I didn't do any demos. So I would just talk to the housewife.
You would have been kicking it.
Yeah! Like, it was a couple ones I was like, yeah, we finna fuck. Like
I
this.
was covering up at Nike. They go, sir!
Baby!
Niggas be looking for, I think niggas be surfing the internet
Oh,
looking
for
for
sure.
things that,
You got a license gear? The fuck out of here.
yeah, give me that, for sure. But nonetheless, these lights is crazy. But, shout out to the lights, because I feel like, from looking at the view from here, I look like Teddy Ray. But like, I'm just, look at Teddy Ray funny. Shout out Teddy Ray too. But, you know.
But I bought these over Amazon, so that's a shout out to Bezos, I guess.
Oh, he stepped down?
Yeah.
They didn't even know. Who is it?
Oh, I think it was.
Did they get his like salary when they stepped into his,
I think
are they a billionaire?
it was his guy underneath him, like whoever his executive.
Is he a trillionaire now?
No.
Oh.
I think Bezos should step down and take a heat off of him.
What he?
Because he don't do his taxes or whatever like that.
You make $1 trillion. Do your taxes.
I think that's why he stepped down so they can blame old boy.
Do your taxes.
So, yeah.
What, are you gonna be a billionaire after that? Oh no.
I think that's why he stepped down.
Shout out Wesley Snipes.
I'm not sure.
Because Wesley was just fuck them taxes. Blade just was like,
Yeah, I don't know, but I think that's why he stepped down. Now, I was in Best Buy earlier, actually, because I was trying to get us some, I was actually trying to get another speaker, like a soundboard, all that, some corded mics.
I want a soundboard. What's the
Amazon, I think I saw one, it's not a soundboard, but it's an auto tuner. So what you do is you can put your mic into it.
Shit, niggas a dude.
And I can change the pitch. So the pitch will go up.
How much is he?
He was 55, I think.
I think we need
So yeah, you can change the pitch. So so I'm in Best Buy. I'm trying to buy speakers or like a sound thing or something like that. Best Buy is so fucking expensive.
They still got skull candy headphones and shit, but got the nerve.
Bro, I was like, y'all got corded mics? Like, no! I said,
These sound alright though.
No, I was like, what's the cheapest mic? It was $88. $88. How the fuck $88? What? For how many? They would? I
feel like when it comes to electronics, they like skyrocket.
I saw a laptop that was $8,000.
What does it do?
It was touchscreen, HP, it like flipped. I think you could bend that bitch.
What do you need to do all that
for? It was
for?
made out of rubber.
Look, bro. When it comes to me like buying electronics and shit like that, I ain't gonna lie, they get me for TVs and shit, I spend. I want like a 70-inch curved daddy, pause. I want like,
No. That's a nice TV though.
I wonder for how much that costs. I'm paying it. Oh God. Well, you know, I keep burping the taste of the onions from the little protein bowl.
Hey, the protein, hey, shout out Subway. Protein bowl.
Somebody cut the check.
Hey, we need to do mad spots. I got a Dreamville shirt. Hey,
Somebody
look, I got
that shit tattooed on me when I was 16.
Put my heart and soul in the game.
Unappreciated. Unalleviated.
I really like if somebody
I had to think like, is that cool? That's a sideline story. But did we just start rapping Drake? I was like, we fucked that up.
You know what's crazy is when people get the mic at concerts and they start rapping the verse. I'm gonna buy it. Like when the artist. I got
a story. I'm not gonna do it now. I think that we need to like have a segment for that because I have a lot of stories.
Oh, we could definitely. Yeah.
Oh, I got a bunch of fucking stories, but fuck it. I'll tell it. When they pull people on stage to do the mic part. Me and my girlfriend at the time went to see Boss. He's a rapper signed.
Dreamville.
Went to see Boss. Got both the meet and greets too. Boss is actually a lot shorter than you think.
Oh wait, you got the hold up. We got evidence.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We got evidence.
It's right next to you. He signed it.
We got evidence.
That say one love. But I actually just came across the picture of him too.
Right here. What was this? What was this album called?
Milky Way.
Milky Way, right? Milky Way.
Okay. Actually, I just came across the picture with me and Cuz recently. I was going through what's her name? I forgot about that. Like,
that's cold.
So if you can like,
wait, hold on. Let me see. Y'all can see that picture. I know y'all can't, but zoom in. See that picture right
But yeah, I met him, and if you can see like our body frames, like I'm just way wider and like.
Y'all the same, y'all?
No, dude, like 5'8".
You, hey.
You like 5'8".
You niggas know I'm coming.
Got really nice skin. Bob's got really nice skin. But I think he's like, what's that? I think
Sudanese.
Yeah. But nevertheless, anyway. What I say? And a part of his show was, I'm sorry if people don't know this about, I don't know if it's like a secret of show and shit, but shout out you never sent me my shirt. What I say? His big brother was like, yeah, you just get your email, we'll send you, because they didn't have my size.
Oh, it's a theme shirt?
Yeah, because it came with the,
the package?
The meet and greet package. And his brother was like, yeah, we'll send it to you, Cap. But I still fuck with you, Bob, on everything. But anyway.
We need that new album.
I need the shirt. And the album. But, you know what I mean? What I said, I was like pointing at the camera and shit.
We're talking to you, boss!
What do odds about it?
Yeah!
No, nevertheless, what I say. Oh, and a part of the show is he has a song with J. Cole called Lit, or whatever the case may be. So when J. Cole Park come on, and he like stops it, and he's like, I need someone to rap J. Cole's, what's the name for it? I'm standing on the side of the stage.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and the girl I'm dating at the time, like, kind of look at me, like, I was going, like, he kind of looked at me, like, and I was like, so when he looked at me, I looked away, because I was like, I'm not about to do that shit. So then he ended up pulling some African kid on stage, and the African kid had mad energy. He was dancing around, rapping with everything, but he didn't really know all the words, but he had the energy. So it looked like he had the stage presence. He did not have the song sound, though. Like, he was like saying like every fifth word.
Oh yeah, he was doing that.
You could tell he's heard the song before, but it's like, whatever the case may be. But his energy overshadowed that. You know what I mean? I thought about that because I was like, man, I probably could have nailed that verse, but I either was gonna nail it or go up there and be like,
You don't turn into mush mouth? I do my thing.
That's crazy, because that's what was in my mind when I went.
This nigga was gonna turn into mush mouth? Yeah, do my thing.
Shout out Bush Mouth.
Hey,
That movie was a classic.
Man.
They didn't really get enough credit.
No,
for
I didn't. It was good. It had some sad parts in it too. They started fading away.
He was fading away. He was like, fade for Doris.
Yeah, I was.
That nigga
He was
ready.
getting the TV.
He was ready to
He
die.
was getting the TV.
He was ready to die behind Doris.
Nah,
Okay.
that shit. I do, I do, what I do.
You know what we need? We need a little timer thing up there to let us
We
know
for
how
sure.
long.
This is
'Cause
why I
it's been like 50 minutes.
This is why I get cut at comedy shows. I be do, I do, what I do. They be like, get the fuck up.
My brother called me too. Shout out bro on the phone and shit. You know what I'm saying? We live. You know what I mean? We in this bitch. I don't know. It's called Feel Free right now, and I think we're going through a title
I
change.
think we might read the room.
That's hard.
That's
Read the room.
I
is
can't,
hard.
I can't, bro. I was thinking about, I was like, I like Feel Free because it's not about me, but read the room is good as fuck. So,
I mean, we in my living room, so it's like I'm in the name too. You read the room. I'm the room. Read the room.
Read the
Hold on.
room.
All right. That's hard. Read the room. Go crazy. The way we came up with the name was hella organic too. I might add. I was like in the middle of talking. No cap. But you know, I gotta go to work in like an hour and a half. I'm gonna call you when I'm on the way to work for. I like how I was still talking.
I know we got our first guest spot everywhere.
My older brother, ain't that a bitch? But
no, that's cool though because I mean they're not all gonna be with you. I mean you're kind of like my co-host.
Yeah.
But then if I do it with somebody else, like my mom or dad or James or whatever, then I mean, and at some point you can do it. Yeah, you can do it with somebody else too, and then I can just record it.
I got an idea, man. I think this. I don't know if this will be what it is, but I know this. Yeah, this feels right. Like, not a lot of things do feel right, but this feels right. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. For this to be the first one, we just knocked out like 48 minutes clean.
Yeah.
And we ain't talked about shit.
No.
Like, at all. Like, not really. I talked a bunch about, like, you know, shout out to women. That's what I'm throwing out there.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Like, just shout out to women. I don't want y'all to think I hate y'all because I do not. That's out.
He's a fucking.
Yeah. And they quick to stamp a nigga with that. And I'm not into that. You know what I mean? But, yeah, shout out women. I feel as if this flowed really quickly and really easy. I used to really think, man, how do you talk?
I think it's because we both talk on mics a lot. I mean, we both.
Yeah, true.
We're not afraid of talking.
No. But you do have to be careful what you say nowadays. Read the room a few months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If we get a couple of these in, they definitely gonna try to kill you.
Yeah. Hopefully we get to that spot where like we're so popular that it doesn't matter. I kind of just ignore it.
They're like, that other guy needs to go.
You'll be on this bit by yourself. Read the room.
Man, I might do one by myself, but I don't really.
I think it's weird talking to
Yeah,
yourself. You just and another thing.
I guess you wonder where I just.
Yeah, man. Like, you know. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a good one.
I think this is it?
We should stamp that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's yeah. I mean, I guess we could.
Big pilot. Yo.
That's been Read the Room, everyone.